my name is Natalia Ramirez, and today I will be talking about the microbiome in asthma. So, the real name for asthma is bronchial asthma, and although the microbiome doesn't necessarily cause asthma, it has a huge influence on its development and severity. So, certain types of bacteria in the gut and respiratory tract include gut microbiome dysbiosis and upper airway dysbiosis. So, both could be related to increase the risk of asthma. So, what is asthma? It is a chronic respiratory condition, a product of the interaction between genes and the environment, and it causes inflammation and narrowing of the airways as well as causing breathing difficulties. So, some signs and symptoms are shortness of breath, coughing, chest tightness, but it's important to be aware that the signs and symptoms vary from person to person. So, are there any preventions for asthma? And although there isn't necessarily a reliable way to prevent it, there are many steps that you can take to reduce and manage the risk of asthma. So, because asthma has various causes, you can limit the risk by avoiding exposure to allergens or things that are known irritants. So, being healthy is also a really big factor. So, don't be afraid to go outside and maintain good indoor outdoor air quality for those lungs. And how common is it? So, more than 27 million people have asthma in the US, which is 1 in 12 people having it. And rates are actually highest in Black and Indigenous American adults. So, in adults, it is more common in adult females than it is in males. But with children, and the 4.5 million children under 18 that's diagnosed with it, it is more common in male children than in female children. So, it's the opposite. How do you get it? So, overall asthma can develop due to factors which is like mom's health and diet, antibiotics use, or even the mode of delivery. With that also comes common triggers like allergens, respiratory infections, and a family history of asthma. But it's really important to know that anyone can develop asthma, but these factors can increase that risk of the microbiome. So, evidence of association between microbiome dysbiosis and asthma, as well as population at the relevant location. So, the mechanism of effect in the pathogenesis of asthma could be related to factors such as during the fetal period, where it provokes an altercation in the microbiome diversity at the gut and airway level, and that causes changes in the immune system development, maintenance, and control. So, the immune cells in the baby's gut can start producing inflammatory cytokines and develop a memory response to microbes. So, this is influenced by the mother's microbiome and plays a role in the development of asthma. So, microbiota diseases, is it opportunities or obstacles? So, we need to understand that the microbiome is made of microbia that are sometimes either beneficial or cause harm. And with asthma, we have certain dysbiosis that are a little bit of both. So, gut microbiome dysbiosis, our bodies in the gut microbiota have a strong partnership, and we make an environment that helps the microbiota thrive, so that will be a symbiotic relationship. But on the other hand, we have upper airway dysbiosis, which is considered bad because it indicates an imbalance in the microbiome community, so it would be harmful. So, asthma is Asian, it's been around for a minute. So, Ardachus of Cappadocia, a Greek physician who studied in Alexandria and practiced in Rome, probably in the 2nd century CE, is credited with the first accurate description of asthma as we know it today. And in 100 AD, Ardachus tested the symptoms of asthma and mentioned the frequency of coughing increased as the condition worsened, as well, and vice versa. He also observed that even though asthma might not be fatal, patients eventually just started living under its constant shadow. So, is there anything new? The Global Initiative for Asthma, otherwise known as GINA, created the 2020 GINA stepwise algorithm where your allergists will gradually increase or decrease your medication. So, it would be step up or step down doses based until the best balance is found. And there are also newer treatments for asthma, including things like single maintenance and reliever therapy, which is SMART, and long-acting muscarinic antagonists, which is LAMAs. So, this is asthma. Not only is asthma a respiratory condition that causes coughing and sneezing, but it also has microbiomes such as gut dysbiosis and upper airway dysbiosis that increase the risk of asthma. It is common in 1 out of 12 people having it, So try and reduce your risk by staying healthy and avoiding irritants. And asthma started off as patients living under its shadow, but now with better resources that we have today, there are many, there shouldn't be a chance for you to live in fear anymore. And then these are more works cited as well.